Hell or High Rollers is an adventure set in D&D Hell, so will almost certainly contain adult content. Enjoy!
Then we are natural enemies, sir, for I am a hero of great renown.
Doesn't give the money to the poor. He's known as selfish, not elfish. If you do me this favour, I shall be in your debt. And believe me, that would be an excellent thing.
Oh my god, I'm dead. Wherever we are, wherever this is, it is the afterlife.
I'm not dead.
We are indeed dead, and this means we are in hell.
I've got to get back. This is some kind of mistake.
You want to see how bad this place is?
Did you say friend?
Yes, I think we should be friends.
But we must put our old rivalries aside and work together.
In hell, we got 9 layers. If you can get to that portal, you can get back to your lives.
What we have to do is get out into this war zone, make our way down to the River Styx, somehow get hold of a boat, sail that boat through Avernus up to the Obsidian Tower. We climb the Obsidian Tower, get into the General's quarters somehow, and there make our way through the portal that will lead to the second layer of hell.
It would be an honour to lead my new best friend.
I saw a catapult over there hurling fireballs. What if we all pile inside and try and catapult ourselves towards the river?
Wait a minute, I think I've got a better idea.
Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Hell or High Rollers. Woo! Yeah, I saw the cheer happening in the room.
I know, yeah.
Wasn't sure about it.
It wasn't sure. I got
Should
nervous.
we go take 2?
Yeah.
Okay, hello
Are we
and
cheering
welcome.
every time we introduce the show?
I don't think we should.
On?
But
No,
I think
just
we
you
should.
crack on.
Okay, we'll crack on. But we're going to do one for this one though, because we only got a half cheer. So it's pick a lane.
No, we won't cheer them.
Okay, great. I'll do the intro, but expect
But
the
pause for
cheer.
the cheer.
Yeah. Okay, but silence, please. Okay, ready? Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of Hell or High Rollers.
Nothing.
This is awful.
That was good. See, we should get the cheer. Take 3. Here we go. Hello and welcome back to the second episode of Hell or High Rollers. Beat for the cheer. And welcome back to the second episode of Hell or High Rollers, a D&D podcast where we follow the journey of 4 villains as they try to escape from hell. My name is Dave Hearn and I am the games master. I'll be playing loads of people, and you'll find out who they are soon enough.
Hello, my name is Chris Leask, and I am playing the character of GlueBrick Bumbledung, a huge barbarian Goliath. Oh yeah, 7'4". I didn't mention that last time.
As tall as me,
and as tall as you.
Same height as me.
You're not.
I'm 7'4". No one can tell it's a podcast. I'm 7'4". Carry on.
No one can tell.
And he is so simple that for a very long time he thought that blood was strawberry jam, but then he realised that's really dumb. That, strawberry jam must be blood.
Sure.
There you go.
So he's really done. Must be pretty on centre for you, Chris.
That was a bit like sort of D&D stand-up. I'm not saying he's stupid, but get this, guys. Strawberry jam.
Yeah. Maybe we're going to get GlueBrick's Type 5.
Yeah, we can find that. Yeah.
GlueBrick wants to be a stand-up.
Yeah, maybe he wants to run his own tavern and have a little stand-up. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Ellie Morris, and I am playing Ghoul, who is a campestry, which is a forest-dwelling sentient mushroom. Ghoul is 5 inches tall, so he's pretty tiny. And what he lacks in size, he also lacks in heart.
What you listeners didn't see was Ellie checking that halfway through.
That did not happen.
She got it right.
I did not check.
I'm Adam Megiddo. I'm playing Eric Sanguinious, the human wizard necromancer, there in the High-Vis Tower on the Rodney Marsh, summoning up the dead. He's I mean, we've talked about height. He's a 5'7". He's kind of average in all ways except ambition.
Very good.
And I'm Henry Shields. I play Henley Whispers, human ranger, damage dealer, story weaver, owl deceiver. And
Okay, just for the Patreon page, we are seeing that episode. Like, how did he get that title?
one of his many tales. Ask him sometime. You'll find the story.
I had a mouthful of tea when I heard owl deceiver.
Henley has been naked from the waist down to the ankles. He's wearing boots now, but for the last episode, he was naked from the waist to the ankles and still is. So everyone has now seen that Henley trims his pubic hair very neatly into the word Shazam.
Wow. Shazam.
Yep.
And on that bombshell, let's begin episode 2.
That was great. Shazam.
That's what I spent the last 10 minutes writing.
Okay, so we left our villains after they had launched themselves out of a catapult to try and circumvent the war and fly over the war and land by the docks in order to steal a boat to get down the River Styx, to get to the first portal that they need to get to go to the next layer of hell. So in the last episode, we sort of, in my head, it was like a freeze frame of you guys flying through midair, and just like a voiceover came in and being like, what kind of crazy capers are these guys getting up to?
We should definitely do that.
Yeah, just be like, these four villains who are having some real shenanigans. As you guys are flying through the air, we're going to decide where you all land via a dice roll. So let's start with GlueBrick. Roll me a d20.
Great.
I should point out in the last episode, we had big rolls.
Yep.
High rolls. Now will the tables turn?
Hell or low rollers.
I know.
That's what it will be.
Will we be hell or low rollers?
I think we're low.
Oh.
5.
5.
5, okay, but low is okay because it's a random table.
Oh,
so
that's very true. That's very true.
okay.
Oh, you have a table of what's going to happen.
I have a table of places where you can land.
Okay.
So,
wow.
So with a 5, GlueBrick, you hit the sail of a boat.
Wow.
Oh,
yeah.
nice.
You smash into the sail of a boat. You slide down it, sort of Peter Pan style.
So well.
Yeah, it's like it sort of catches you.
Okay,
Catches you,
yeah.
and then you're
Oh.
like, and you're obviously big, but it's big boat, so it catches you.
Okay, great. Yeah.
But actually, just roll me an acrobatics check to see if you hit the boom.
That's 17.
Yeah, you clatter off the boom, but you land on your feet on this boat.
On the deck of the ship.
Great. So
You
Yeah.
nailed that.
On the deck of a ship, yeah. But we're going to come back to you and find out what's on that ship in a moment.
Also going to say that I'm like 280 pounds. Like I'm a big guy.
Where are we, Chris? America? Come on.
Well, that's actually
What's
very
that
true.
in kg and stones,
Yeah, I
bro?
don't know. Come back to me. I'll let you know.
Okay,
I'm going to do
great.
my research.
And Ghoul is flying through the air. Well, actually, Ghoul and Eric, you guys, are you guys still together? Are you still,
we are,
or are you
yeah.
separate?
Yeah,
Yeah, roll for us.
Okay, great.
Yeah, so
I'll
Ghoul
roll
and Eric are going to go
for-
together.
11.
11.
11.
As you fly through the air, you spot a huge troll loading some cargo boxes onto a warship, and you are hurtling towards this troll.
Oh god.
Now, obviously, Ghoul will not do much damage, being very, very small. But Eric, seeing as Ghoul rolled for where we land, why don't you just roll me a straight strength check?
Can I cast a spell before I hit it?
Yeah,
Can I
absolutely.
cast Thunderwave?
Yeah, tell us about what does Thunderwave do?
Thunderwave creates a cube around me, which repels everyone. If they fail a Constitution roll, I think they have to take damage and then be knocked backwards. I'm creating a shock absorber that will also eliminate the troll.
Yeah, this is great. I really want this to work. I hope it does.
A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from me. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from me must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pushed.
Very good.
Okay, great. So this troll has to roll a Constitution save, and above 14, it gets an 18.
Okay, so it takes 2d8 halved. 11.
Okay, so as you and Ghoul are flying through the air, you cast a sort of wave of thunder out in front of you. And it hits this troll, and the troll is unmoved by the wave, but is sort of slightly electrocuted. And the troll drops its crate, and you guys slam straight into its back. But you are slowed down by the force of the thunder wave.
Good.
So you will each take 1d4 of impact damage as you hit the troll.
The full 4.
Oh, wow.
3.
3 and 4. Wow. And so you guys hit the troll, hit the floor, and the troll just turns and sees you guys on the floor and just lets out a very low, like... And we're going to leave you there. We're not going to stay with you. We're going to leave you there. And we're going to cut over to Henley, who is also flying through the air. Roll me a d20 to find out where you land.
It's an 8.
An 8. Henley hits the ground.
Fantastic.
But what I'll allow you to do is roll me a acrobatics check.
Okay.
To see if you can style out your landing.
Style it out like a tuck and roll.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a little
okay.
tuck and roll.
Oh, natural 20.
You're fucking kidding
Look
me.
at that. You can see it there. You can see it there.
It is there. Also with like Shazam on his crotch.
Yeah,
And it's just
he's-
Wow. Okay, so with your natural 20, I'm going to let you tell me what happens.
Okay, so Henley's flying through the air. He is hurtling towards the ground. He does a perfect tuck and roll, tumbles, and then turns it into a cartwheel, an ongoing cartwheel, and then he leaps and skids to a gentle halt, turns it into a stroll, and just keeps walking.
Just keeps walking, yeah, and you walk right past Eric and Ghoul on the floor with the troll looking at them, and the troll has just seen you land and walk.
I want to say, good day, sir.
Yeah, do you know what? With that, I'm going to let you get away with that. And he's just like,
Morning.
He sees Eric and Ghoul and says, guys, this way.
And we get up as if it was the most natural thing in the world, dust ourselves down, and follow him.
very good. And the troll, I think, because the landing was so impressive, it's just like bought into Henley's.
Yeah.
It's just fully bought into that and just gone, okay, yeah. And then just carries on loading boxes, and you guys step in line with Henley. As you jump into your stroll and bring these guys into line, you see ahead of you, you just hear GlueBrick. You just hear, "Whoa!" And you see him slam into the sail of a ship, slide down, and actually land on his feet. He does pretty
Land on
well.
my feet. Do I go through the floor? 20 stone?
Do you want to go through? I feel like you want to go through the floor.
I want to see what's down there.
You can just go and look.
And no, I land, and I want to see what's down there, so I just keep stamping really hard to try and get there.
Immediately, not even checking the surroundings at all.
No, I'm just like, there must be another layer to this, so I'm going to just jump up and down, try and break through the floor. Yeah.
Okay, roll me a strength check.
Great, thank you.
What kind of a ship is this? Is it like a 18th century sort of?
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
imagining that.
So it's sort of the ship that GlueBrick has landed on is like a small keel boat, like a sort of. It's got cannons and stuff on it. But it's a kind of
A single layer ship, like one. I don't know what you call it, but yeah, one deck.
Like
it's not got multiple.
Yeah,
decks.
it's not like a galleon with many decks. Yeah.
So am I just...
So what's on the other side of the
water.
is the water. That's what you're trying to get.
There's like a hole.
There is a hole. There is a hole. Okay, because I got 21.
Okay, yeah. So you break through the floor to find the hull of the ship.
Okay,
We break through the floor to find more floor.
So there's nothing down there?
No, there's nothing down there.
Okay.
Everyone roll me an investigation check quickly.
We're walking over, right?
Well, you don't have to get on the boat, but you're heading towards the boat that you've seen him.
Oh, 7.
13, 7.
20.
6.
Wow. No, he's not got a lot. He's not looking around, really. He's just stamping on the floor. Eric, you are able to see as you enter this dock and you fall in line behind Henley, there is several ships, most of them with people and devils on them. And there's the biggest thing you notice, there's a huge warship with like triple layered like cannons and catapults. The ship that GlueBrick is on appears to be completely empty. It's got a few like loose cannonballs on it and stuff like that, and some spears for like the ballista, but it's a much smaller ship, but it's completely empty.
He's landed on a vacant ship. What are the odds?
Perhaps we can just get straight on that.
Let's try.
And Eric, hold on, what did you get with your investigation? 20. You also notice...
Wait, there's something else.
So below the warship, there on the front of it, these huge kind of like bay doors are closing, and water is kind of rushing out of it. And you see a few guards just sort of very, very quickly dart out of these huge bay doors, and they look very relieved to have not been stuck in there.
Oh, what, like a lock?
No, on front of the ship, on the front of this huge warship is like a big set of doors that can open and close.
And there's something in there that they were afraid of.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
the impression that you get.
Running out.
Yeah, they came running out.
GlueBrick's not seen this.
No. Eric has seen this, but he can communicate that to you. I don't know whether GlueBrick will
I'm in the
understand it.
hole. I'm in the hole.
So you're just like waist deep, and like stood like a cartoon character.
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah.
So, Eric, what do you see?
I just explain.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
will immediately explain that.
Bay doors in a boat? That makes no sense.
Curious, but we don't have time for it now. We must get to this ship.
Somebody throw me on.
That's a good idea. Well, are we going on the warship or on the little one?
Well, if we go on the warship, it's manned, and if we take the little one, we would be the crew.
I don't know anything about sailing. I'm a forest man.
Oh, my minions are far from me now.
Ghoul, do you know much about sailing?
The only time I've been on water is when I died.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Didn't go well at all.
I'm sorry that this will be triggering for you.
It's traumatic already.
Oh, no. pick up Ghoul and pop him on my shoulder.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, Ghoul.
Right.
Yeah. This is what it's like up here.
I'm 5'7". All right, I'm 5'7".
That's
When
nice.
I was carrying you, it was moderate height.
It was a solid 6 foot.
While you've been having this chat, I've now pushed myself out of my hole and I'm just strolling over and was like, oh, hey guys, that was fun. Should we go again?
No. We don't want to go back. We want to be on one of these boats.
Okay.
GlueBrick.
Okay, which ship do we want to go on?
That's what we're just determining. What do we think?
I mean, that little boat, it doesn't look very safe and secure, and if they see us stealing a boat, they could very easily blow us out of the water.
True, and it has a
Cannonballs
huge hole
everywhere, and it does have a huge hole in it now.
How big is the river that we need to get across?
Do you mean you don't need to get across it, you need to sail down it? I mean, you could get across it, but then you would just be on the other side of the river.
Sure.
And then we need to get back in.
Great. Right, I think we should go on this warship. Only because there's people on it. It looks like a working ship. It looks quite interesting. I don't know how to sail. I don't know if you guys know how to sail.
None of us know.
So what, we blag our ways onto the ship, or barter entry, or we could sneak aboard, stow away.
You could throw me on, and then I could poison people and sneak you in.
Well, to be fair, you are like the perfect disguise because people will just think you're food. So and you're small, so you can get in small little holes. Do you know what I mean? So you can just kind of like, it'd be the perfect disguise. Just whenever someone looks at you, just quickly go, stop, I'm a mushroom.
That's very true. Oh, So stowing away sounds like a good plan. Eric?
Yes, I'm in.
All right. I am a master of disguise and stealth. I'm going to disguise myself to get in, but we can chuck Ghoul over the side,
Well,
the easiest way.
If you're chucking me, I don't want to be chucked on my own.
Well, that's true, but we will have to make our own way. I mean, again, you're a Goliath, GlueBrick. You can just walk on and pretend to be one of them.
Are they all Goliaths?
There are some Goliaths there, yeah, but there are orcs, devils, imps,
Right.
Or a whole mix of stuff. And it looks like there are lots of kind of soldiers, and also like you can kind of sense there's a hierarchy.
Are the soldiers wearing like a uniform? Was it everyone's just got their own attire?
Yes, it's like Wild West own attire.
Great.
But are you trying to, for uniform's sake, are you trying to get a uniform so that you can blend in?
That was my thinking.
Okay, yeah.
But then if it is, then I can, we could basically, I could pretend to take you all capture and like take you as my like hostages.
Okay, I'll tell you what. So what you notice is that you can't notice a discernible uniform, but you can notice that the other Goliaths that you can see on the ship, because they don't wear armor or anything, they're kind of shirtless. They all have the same tattoo on their back.
What is the tattoo?
The tattoo is like a huge devil head on fire with wings sprouting out of
A
it.
tattoo that could potentially be created by a minor illusion?
Indeed it could.
Or you did have just loads of ink, didn't you?
Yeah, do you want to just do some arts and crafts?
Quick tattooing.
I think we chuck Ghoul over the side. I think you get in with your tattoo, and I think me and Eric disguise ourselves as one fat man.
We should have our own name, like a gang name.
A gang name, like Henley's Heroes.
Or the Ghoulians.
Or
That's a great one.
or we could be like strong friendship team.
Ghouls, fools.
Oh, these are all good pitches.
Yeah, what's Eric's name? Eric's team name?
Why do we have to have a gang name at all?
For morale, Eric.
Rather than call ourselves the Happy Boys.
We're the Happy Boys.
Yeah. I love Happy Boys. I think that's the greatest thing. Right, so this is what's going to happen, okay? So I'm gonna, okay, screw this. And I'm going to take out one of my javelins and then I'm going to thrust it at Henley and go, cut that tattoo into my back right now.
Whoa.
I lift up my top and I'm just like, carve it into my back.
Do you have any ink?
I do have ink. I as I hand it over, I say, I would like us to rethink this plan.
Please, by all means.
I don't think we need to tattoo him. I think we just need to get on that ship. It could be easier than we think.
Okay.
Let's go.
Just get on.
Yes.
We didn't think of that. What happens if we just walk on the ship?
You just want to walk
I
up
do also love that. We were trying to come up with a plan. Yours was, have no plan.
No, but get on the ship, and if they question us, we're your prisoners.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. That is the best thing to do. Right, so I'm like, okay, come on. I'm just going to push you a bit. So it looks like you're my prisoners, okay?
All right, let's go.
Henley, I slap you so hard on the arse.
On the arse.
Yeah, that's
Why on
going to
the
be.
arse?
I don't know. I think if someone had their trousers off, that's just naturally where you would want to slap. No, no, absolutely not. No.
Is this GlueBrick or Chris?
Don't know. Potentially both. Am I doing a strength check for that?
Yeah, why
Are you trying to hurt me now? You know, I'm still injured from last episode where you crushed me in a hug.
Yeah, man, that's 15 as well.
So you've got me.
Yeah.
I'm wounded by this slap on the arm.
Okay, so you take a D4 of damage.
Good, there we go. Oh, and it's 4.
So how much health have you got left now?
4. I have
4
4
health
remaining.
left.
Slapping me to death.
How does
You lost a third of your hit points from being slapped on the arse.
Yeah,
being
I'm
slapped
very
and
weak.
hugged? Well, how does Henley respond to being slapped on the arse?
Well, I think he flies 6 feet forward.
Is Ghoul still on your shoulder?
Yeah, I think he's clinging on for
Yeah.
dear life. Okay,
being
so let's
dragged
get
along.
on board.
Okay,
Right.
so GlueBrick's at the front of the team.
Yeah.
And these guys are all behind you, and you're trying to walk up just the gangplank to get on board the ship.
Yeah. Come on, you common folk. Let's get in and go and see the captain because you've got to be punished really bad now.
Unhand me, you brute!
Oh, sorry.
No, I was acting.
Oh, very good.
well.
Yeah, that's really great. Okay. Yeah, no, I won't. Yeah, I'll unhand you when I'm ready. Thank you.
So you make your way to the gangplank. Can everyone roll me a performance check?
Oh, God.
19.
19 for Henley.
10.
10 for Ghoul.
7.
7 for Eric. And more importantly...
13?
So as you walk up the gangplank, a Goliath comes over to you. And he's just like, hey.
Oh. I was not expecting
None of us
that
were
voice.
expecting that voice.
No.
Hey, who you got here?
These are some prisoners that I found just basically back at the workshop.
I'm a prisoner. I'm being held against my will. I've decided that his 7 is overacting.
I am also a prisoner. He stole my trousers.
I am more a prisoner than he.
They're trying to outact each other.
I am more a prisoner than anyone else.
I am a prisoner. Look at me. I'm trouserless. He's embarrassed me. He's
I take
made me
my
look a
trousers
fool.
off immediately.
I take those trousers and put them on.
Look at me.
But you're 6
bereft.
foot, so they're a little bit short for you.
Yeah. So the penis is still hanging over the top.
Ankle swingers. Who would pull their trousers like not up to the penis? You pull them on and go, these are too short around my ankles.
Maybe they're too tight and they only get up to the thigh.
See how my clothes are stolen at every turn. Oh, what a prisoner am I.
Does Ghoul have something to chip? But what did Ghoul get for performance?
10.
10. So what's Ghoul's 10 performance? Pretty good.
It's pretty good being a prisoner.
An apathetic approach to one's own incarceration.
I can't complain.
So
What would you like me to do with these prisoners? I think I should take them to the captain. Who's the captain?
Goliath just beckons you over, just out of earshot of these guys. He's like, are you okay?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Just because your prisoners are armed.
Oh, yeah.
They've all got weapons. And that's a wizard. He's a mage. He's got all of his spell books. I can see it from here.
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure they're prisoners?
Oh, they're 100% prisoners. But I should probably take them away from them.
Will I never find freedom again?
I mean, that guy's got some serious... He needs to keep his voice down, okay?
Yeah. Oh, so I should punish him for that?
Yeah, you got to go and hit him. You got to put him in line.
I'm very strong.
Yeah, exactly. Go and hit him. Put him in line.
Okay. So I walk over.
How's it going?
It's going well. I am so sorry about this.
What
and
for?
I just punch him square in the face.
You're just going to punch Eric.
You have done more damage to the party than anything in hell.
So roll me an attack. Are you're punching him unarmed strike?
Oh, you are fuck.
Oh.
Can I say the F word?
Oh yeah, I've said it loads.
Oh, the F word. We're all adults.
You're absolutely
Can I say the F word?
Oh, it's all happening.
It's chaos.
I got
roll
a
a
natural 1,
Oh,
Oh,
that's good. Then.
which does bring it up to a 7.
Oh no, natural one's natural one.
Yeah,
Natural one is natural one.
So what does he do?
You walk over to Eric, you say, I'm sorry for this, and you just completely whiff and just miss him completely. You swing wildly over his head, 5'7",
fall
coming
over
in.
into the water off the boat.
Yeah, you tumble down the gangplank like halfway.
Cowabunga!
And you're just laying there and you look up and you see the Goliath that you were talking to is just stood staring at you, just shaking his head.
It's my first day.
I can see that. Okay, get up here.
I get up.
Okay. And Eric, what's your armor class?
12.
12. And so he goes, babe, you got to do it like this. And he just smacks you in the side of the head. He does 2 damage, but it is enough to knock you off your feet and onto the floor. And he's just like, you see? It's not so hard. Okay, you try on this one. And pointing to Henley.
I'm badly wounded.
Knowing that he's badly wounded, because I can see that he's a bit ruined, even though he has trousers on now, I look at him
Only
and
up
I'm
to
like,
the thighs.
and I just go, well, you know what? I know a lot about this one, and I think what would really hurt him is his ego, and I just rip his trousers off him.
Oh, come on.
Those are my trousers.
Can I go for that?
Yeah, I think you succeed. You just rip his trousers off. How does Henley react to that?
Well, he stands there stoically and says, 1 step forward, 2 steps back. One day I shall regain my trousers.
And then he pulls GlueBrick to one side and he's just like, I need to see the tattoo.
And when this is said, I do look over at the rest of the group.
Show him the tattoo. And I just put minor illusion as he turns. Because if he's still, it'll be fine. It's if we walk around.
No.
Oh, I see. So as he's taking it off, awesome. Yeah, so as he's taking it off, you're just casting minor illusion, so it's sort of like revealed as he's taking it off. I'm going to roll a wisdom check for the Goliath. He gets a 9. Does GlueBrick know that this is happening?
No.
So what's his reasoning for just taking his top off?
Because I just go, well, I've got to do what this person is saying. So I just kind of play by the rules because I agree with authority. And this person's definitely in charge. So I'm like, okay. And I think slowly through this, GlueBrick is starting to believe that he is now actually a guard. That he's like, oh yeah, no, I'm a guard now. That's fine. That's my new job. So I take it off and I just stand there waiting to be told off. And then...
So as you take it off, we see Eric's hand just ever so slightly, like at your side, just like rising up a little bit and causing minor illusion. The Goliath falls for it. He looks at the tattoo on your back and he's just like, okay, you need to take these guys down to holding. They're not seeing the captain, okay? And next time one of them speaks out of line, you got to hit them, all right?
I can do that. I won't let you down again.
Okay.
What was your name?
My name is Gravel Jacuzzi.
Oh,
and
wow.
that was sent to us by Will. Thanks, Will. Yeah, my name is Gravel Jacuzzi.
That's the nicest name I've ever heard.
Thank you.
Where is holding? As I said, it was my first day, so I'm a bit unaware.
My God, new people are so boring. 3rd deck, down, down, down at the bottom.
3rd deck, down, down, down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down, down, down.
Down.
3rd deck.
3rd. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the 4th deck? We're on the 1st deck.
Down, down, down.
Down, down. You'd be on deck 4, aren't we? Oh,
Okay.
Presumably this is a deck.
So your prisoners are telling me how to do my job. What did I say last time?
Oh, no.
In my GlueBrick's looking around going, well, I don't have any more trousers to rip off. So I,
Hit me instead!
Oh.
Don't hit Henley again! Hit me! I can take it!
GlueBrick deeply doesn't want to hit the small mushroom. Like, that's really horrible for him.
And Gravel just goes, oh, you scared me.
Hi.
Didn't see that little mushroom there. And he reaches out and takes the mushroom and just opens his mouth and starts to put it in.
Don't do that.
Why not?
It's poisonous. It will kill you. And then but it will really painful death.
Oh.
Like your skin will turn inside out, and then you'll have lack of confidence. You'll be going out to see all your friends with your skin inside out, and it'll make you feel really bad about yourself. So I wouldn't do that if I was you. But if you want to do it, fine. Reverse
Roll
psychology.
a persuasion check
No,
with advantage.
Reverse psychology check. Oh shit. Oh thank God. 20.
20. Natural 20?
No.
Or just
no,
20 in
18,
total? Okay,
18.
great. And he's just like, okay, well, thanks, great call. And just throws Ghoul onto the floor. but you still gotta discipline him.
Oh, come on.
Okay. Get on your knees.
Okay, I kneel down.
No, step back up.
Okay, I get back up.
Get on your knees again.
Okay, I'm
What a brutal punishment.
And get back up again.
Oh, it's so awful.
Stop. Doing
Make
that,
it
keep
stop.
doing that.
You've got to make him stop.
Get down back on your knees again.
Oh, the cruelty.
That's what you're going for.
Yeah, because no one likes doing a lunge.
It sort of develops out of the moment.
Okay, Henley, roll me a performance check to see if it is truly punishing.
It's 15.
15, I'm going to say is enough. Yeah, 15 is enough for Gravel to be like, wow, that's so creative.
It's very. You should see what happens when I make them do some bicep curls.
You know, I'm going to stop talking to you. I feel like the more I talk to you, the more you get yourself into trouble.
Okay. Let's head on down to that hole, shall we?
Well, I'm in charge. Yeah, no, don't worry, I've got this.
Oh, my
I'm
God.
in charge.
Get back down on your knees.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, no, I'm in charge here. Right, come on, you idiots. I pick up Ghoul and I put it on my shoulder. Like, I'm keeping this. It what?
But him.
Put him.
I'm not an it.
Oh, yeah, no, you are. You're an it to me. And then I whisper, you're not really. I think you're great. I think you're great.
So Gravel is just sort of like nodding in approval at your kind of more of your psychological torture. And he walks away as you head towards the hold down the stairs. And as he walks away, you just hear him being like, guys, I got this new thing. Down on your knees. And he's punishing people on board. There are other prisoners up there. And he's just screaming at them to keep getting down and up again.
As we walk away, I just whisper to GlueBrick, thanks, friend. And then I say to Henley, you're welcome.
Oh, yeah, no, thank you for taking the fall for me.
Yeah, you're welcome.
It didn't work, because he then had to punish me anyway.
You're still welcome.
Can I see if there are any small barrels around?
Yeah.
On a ship, they're presumably-
There's small barrels.
Can I just take a look in one of the barrels? I want an empty barrel.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So roll me an investigation check.
3.
3, yeah, you just find you find some barrels, but they're all just full of gunpowder.
Okay, I just Christ, gunpowder in these barrels.
Yeah.
Okay, I just pour one out into just a pile of gunpowder on the floor.
Okay, great.
Which I'm sure won't come back to haunt me later.
No, I'm sure it won't.
And then Henley steps into the barrel and brings it up to his waist in a very cartoon fashion, and now at least his modesty is preserved.
So you're kicking out the bottom of the barrel?
Yeah.
And so you're having like barrel trousers?
Yep.
But you've got to hold the barrel?
That's exactly right.
Okay, great. Yeah, I'm just going to say you do that. Henley now has barrel
My situation
trousers.
has improved. Henley's more concerned with the look.
So he's holding, barrel trousers. Yeah, well, we'll figure out how that affects him in combat. Yeah, definitely. And so you guys are now in the third deck, where the hold is. Are you exploring the ship, or are you heading down there?
I'm taking them down because, like, that's what I've now become a guard.
Okay,
in my
great.
head. So I'm like, I've got to take them there. Yeah.
go
Right,
down
come
to
on,
there.
guys, let's get you down there.
What can we see?
So as you go down to the bottom deck, you walk into this very, very dark kind of mold-smelling room. Everything's like very watery because you feel like you're below the waterline of the River Styx. And as you walk into this room, you see 3 cells currently completely empty and a huge iron door at the north end of the room.
Is there any other guards, did you say?
There's no other guards down here.
Oh, great. Okay, so there's a cell at the end.
3 cells and a door.
Is there anyone else in the cells?
No, cells are empty.
Cells are empty.
Big iron door.
Any keys around?
No keys.
Should we try the door?
Absolutely. So I walk to the door and I, go to turn the handle.
Okay, great. And you find the door is locked.
Okay, guys, I think we need to try and get through this door. Maybe this might lead to something else. Most importantly, we need to get to the captain, right? If we can persuade the captain to set sail, maybe it can take us where we want to go.
That's right, we never established where the ship's going, if it's going at all. Whoops. Okay. Back up we go. Can I see any? Can I just stop a person on the way? A random sailor.
Yeah, sure.
Hello.
Hello.
Hail, friend.
Hello, hail.
Hello. I wondered, do you know our do you know what the itinerary is? What the next stop is? For
I
the
most certainly do.
Oh, where are we heading?
And he pulls out a little scroll of parchment, and he's just saying, next on the list, Obsidian Fortress.
Obsidian Fortress. Fantastic. We're already on the way there. What kind of creature is this?
He's a tiefling sailor.
Is there anyone else around?
Just a little corridor. There are people like passing by, not like lots of people, but odd person every now and again.
Okay. How would you like to trade your trousers for a barrel?
I come over and I slap you. Not enough to give him
Why say it?
Wait, no, but it's not going to hurt him. It's just like a slap, like a controlled slap. Do you know what I mean?
But what does that want? For what reason?
Because, okay.
How many times in your life have you done a controlled slap?
Yeah, but not enough to kill someone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just go over and I'm just like, don't stop talking to the sailors.
GlueBrick, you don't have to keep doing the performance anymore.
You said performing? Are you all actors?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow. What's the performance?
We're a variety act.
We got no trousers.
I do a slapstick routine with the new slapstick routine. GlueBrick does his stand-up.
I do my stand-up routine.
Ghoul is the singer of the group.
Oh, yes.
You OG bounces.
And I am a stand-up historian.
Wow. So, okay. So it's slapstick, 2 stand-ups, and a singer. I guess you guys do deserve to be in hell.
Have a good day, friend.
Excellent.
You wanted my trousers.
I do want your trousers. What can I offer you for them?
Your life.
No, I'm not going to do that.
No, these are my trousers.
He's the most annoying person we've met.
Really is.
Everyone we've met so far in hell, this guy.
This is the worst.
This guy is really getting to me.
Okay, you know what? Can I say to him, look, tell you what, how would you like a solo performance down in the hold? You go down there with us and we'll give you a show just for you.
Oh. Roll me a persuasion check.
Any kind of advantage with this? Surely.
Yeah, okay, go on then.
12.
No, I'm pretty busy. Just walks off.
Okay.
Quickly, which way is the captain?
We don't need the captain. We're already going to the Obsidian Castle.
In fact, the last person we want to run into, I think, is the captain. We need to lay low until the Obsidian Tower.
Well, you guys just stay here. I'll go and fetch the captain.
Okay, great.
Bye.
Okay, guys, that's on me. That's my fault.
All we need to do is nothing for a while. We can just wait until we arrive.
I suppose if we were to do a long rest.
We face.
I think so. Can we just wait?
I suppose we do need to long rest because you guys are quite injured.
Yeah.
Let's get into one of these cells, but let's make sure we don't get locked in.
Right, great. So, I could be on the outside because I'm
But that's what worries me, GlueBrick.
Right, okay, let's go down into this.
Go into the cell. Go into the cell and stand outside the door, but do not, under any circumstances, lock the door. Don't make myself clear, GlueBrick. Mm-hmm. Good. Excellent. What will you not do?
Don't lock.
I can see that this has been too complicated for you. You mustn't lock the door or let anyone lock the door. Otherwise,
Don't let anyone lock the door. I should stand in the cell with you.
No, stand outside.
Stand outside the cell with
guard.
you as the guard. I'm guarding you, or I'm guarding them from you.
I have had skeleton servants quicker on the uptake, GlueBrick. All right? You must stand outside the door. This side of the door. Whilst we are on the inside, as if you're prisoners. This is the pretense that we are all keeping up, and you stand on the outside. Formidable, frightening. No one would come near you. No one would ever dare trouble you. And then you make sure the door is not locked under any circumstances. Do you understand?
Yes, of course. I don't even have a key, right?
No. Good.
Okay, great. This has been worthwhile. So Henley gets in the cell, sits down and wraps his cloak around himself and settles down for a little rest.
I do the same and I cast Mage Hand. I don't know how far Mage Hand will go, but I see if my Mage Hand can go and get a pair of trousers. Because I also don't have trousers.
We're both trouserless now.
I've got a robe.
Yeah, you've got no trousers.
Revealing, but I'll send a Mage Hand out to get some robes. And then I'm going to sit down with Ghoul.
In the cell. Great. And so you're having a rest. Henley's having a rest. GlueBrick is standing guard outside. Have you closed the cell doors or are they open?
I think I think they probably, I think
Close
they're
them to the look of
slightly
the thing.
slow closed, but then we've got no key, so we can't lock them or unlock them, so we assume they're just swinging open, so I've just slightly lent it against itself.
What a long way to say the door is ajar.
And that's why we know I play GlueBrick.
Yeah.
And Eric settles down with Ghoul in a cell.
Yeah.
Ghoul,
Eric?
tell me, you have many skills. You are a creature of hidden depths and talents, are you not?
This is all true.
Tell us about them. Then we might be able to use them to our advantage as we continue our quest together.
Well, I'm from the forest, and I can sing. And when I sing, people follow me. And then I kill them with poison.
These are skills we could have harnessed. But good, we know of them now. What else can you do, strange fungus creature?
I can draw a circle.
Very good. Thank you. These skills could come in useful, not when or how or why.
What can you do?
What could I once do? There was nothing I could not once achieve. I summoned the dead. I made them walk out of their graves. I terrified the villagers. People lived in fear of the shadow of Hyther's tower. Don't go there, they said. The necromancer lives there. He is ferocious and formidable. All feared me. They did.
Henley overhears this from the other side of the cell and says, "Feared you?"
Yes, they feared me all across the James Woods and the Rodney Marsh.
The Necromancer Tower has been deserted for years, as I heard tell.
There must be some mistake. I have lived until that tower until I was slain.
I can only hope that one day we escape from this dreadful plane of existence. I had a wonderful life on the outside, I was known across the land, beloved and adored. I had a wife, a child. Smig was his name.
Your child's name was Smig?
I think so, something like that. I didn't see him often. I keep him and the missus. They're well kept in a townhouse, far away from the forest.
You don't see them. You don't go and see them.
Sometimes I visit. I visit once in a while. We're separated, truth be told, and I live in the forest now, and I'm happy there. Very happy.
Just overhearing this, guys. I don't want to intrude, but you don't sound very happy.
What are you talking about? Of course I'm happy. I have everything I need. I have the love of the people. I have plenty of gold and carriages and a beautiful tree-top palace house.
I heard that there's a whole lake in the forest that is made of your tears.
You heard that?
That's what I heard.
That can't possibly be true.
That's what people are saying. You're a sad man.
I'm not sad. I'm having a great time. All right,
I think it's okay to admit
Henley
that.
turns his back to the others and crouches in a corner, facing the corner, huddles under his cloak. Says, "I don't need you to tell me who's happy and who's not happy. I'm happy. I'm Henley. I'm the happiest Henley there is. Happy Henley, that's what they call me." He goes to sleep.
The sad truth, Ghoul, is I heard they called him Unhappy Henley.
Me too, Eric. Me too. And Ghoul goes to sleep.
Is that how Ghoul sleeps?
Yeah.
How does Eric go to sleep?
Stood completely
Just
upright.
crosses his arms and hangs backwards like a bat. But obviously doesn't have any traction, so just falls.
Just fall backwards.
So he does a handstand.
No, so Eric just puts his arms across his chest and does a truss fall into nothing.
Yes. Yeah.
Good thing you're going to sleep to get the health points back that you're losing.
Then tries to style it out and goes to sleep.
Okay, great. So you all settle down for a long rest, so you get all your health points and spells and stuff back, and GlueBrick is still awake, right?
Yeah. So I think having seen this lovely moment where everyone was just being really honest, and it was just lovely downtime, I smile to myself and I go, now what is it? What did Eric say I should do? He said something, and I go, yes. And I walk into the cell, and I close the cell, locking it, going, that's exactly what he wanted. And I take off my trousers, and I put them on Henley, so he's now got trousers.
Oh, he sleeps through it. He doesn't realise.
The trousers are giant on Henley.
Yeah, they're massive.
It's like giant clown trousers.
And then I just curl up in the corner at the feet of all of them and just fall asleep.
You just fall asleep.
Just go to sleep, yeah.
So you close the... as you close the cage door, there's like a big and Eric, your eyes just open for a second, and then you just drift back off.
My eyes open, I think. No, surely no man is stupid enough.
And you fall back to sleep. And so several hours pass as the kind of gentle lapping of waves gently touching the boat and just sort of rocking you guys. Very nice. It's a very peaceful moment. And you all drift off gently to sleep. And suddenly you are all awoken. You hear lots of shouting from the top decks, and you hear above you on the boards people just like sprinting and running, and you can hear people like calling orders, and the ship is just shaking. So many things just keep smashing into the side of the ship.
Henley jumps to his feet, not realising that the giant trousers are on him and have immediately fallen down to his ankles, and goes, "Oh God!" and tries to run and trips immediately.
Trips and falls, so Henley's down. And just more of these huge crashes start hitting the ship, and you hear from beyond the big steel, the big iron door, this huge kind of like really deep like roar.
What's happening?
That could be the holding area of the creature that we might have seen on our way in.
That makes sense, but what? Are we under attack?
Let's get out of this cell and see.
Okay, who has the keys?
Why would we need keys?
Well, because I was asked to lock the doors, so I locked the doors, keep us safe in the cage while we all had a nice nap.
I take a moment, and then I calmly say, if you locked us in, then you must have the keys upon your person now, so give me the keys.
I do not have the keys.
Then you could not have locked the door, and I try the door.
And you try the door, and the door is locked.
Okay. I want to go through this with you. Are you saying that you close the door, lock the door, and then threw the keys through that aperture?
No, the door locked itself. I didn't have to lock it.
The door is smarter than you. I cast Mage Hand to see if I can fiddle the lock from the outside. Just staring at him.
Could Ghoul fit through one of the bars of the cell?
Yeah, I think Ghoul could fit through one of the bars.
Okay. All right, leave this to me.
Ghoul, find the key. Get us out of here.
Ghoul kind of slips through and then starts kind of bounding around the room.
So as you're
searching.
Running around the room, the door bursts open, and the annoying tiefling from before comes back in.
God, this guy.
And it's just like, oh, hey guys, I tried to find the captain, but obviously we're quite busy now. We're under attack from some demons. I think the ship is going to be sinking in a bit. You guys okay in the cage? Are you doing a performance piece?
We're trapped in the cage. Get us out.
Oh, it's art. It's exciting.
It's not art. It's not exciting. Let us out.
It is quite exciting.
Okay. It's not art, and it is exciting. Well, that's how we know it's not art, because it is exciting. Let us out.
You're so right. And Ghoul, you see a set of keys on his waist, and he's like, no, do you know what? I'm not going to let you guys out, because this is I don't want to interrupt your performance if you're rehearsing. Like, I know what it's like.
That's insane.
Okay.
We're literally telling you to let us out.
Is this part of the performance?
No.
Well, maybe it is. Maybe we're all just like deep in characters here.
Ghoul jumps up and tries to grab the keys with his tiny, tiny arms.
Nice. Okay, roll me an athletics check. No, acrobatics.
2.
So you're just like jumping up, and he's like, oh, hi, little one. What do you want?
The keys, motherfucker!
Ooh! He's just like jangling the keys, just like at quite a height, so that you can't quite reach them.
I cast magic missile in his face.
Okay, great. Talk me through magic missile.
You create a glowing darts. 3 glowing darts, apparently, of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of my choice. All on him, please. A dart deals d4 plus 1 damage to its target.
Okay, great.
Yeah. So you roll 3d4.
A 3, a 2, and a 3. Plus
And they
3.
each plus 1, yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 damage. Wow. Yeah. So your magic missiles just like fly through the prison bars, and they just like thud into his chest. It's like boom, 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 and he's like, oh,
Face. It was very specific.
oh, face. Apologies. So we'll say one hits the chest, and the other 2 smash him in the face, and he like takes the hit.
One
and
on the face, one on the chest, one on the hand holding the keys.
yeah, and he like he drops the keys, and they land at Ghoul's feet. And So are you rushing over to?
Yeah, Ghoul's trying to pick them up. Can he? How heavy
Yeah.
are they?
You can like drag them.
Okay,
drag
Ghoul's
them along.
dragging the keys.
Henley's rolling around on the floor, wrestling with the trousers. Going, the hell? Where did these come from?
Come here, mushroom.
So Ghoul, gets to the bars and gives GlueBrick the keys.
So you've got the keys, and as you hand him the keys, you see the tiefling that's been hit with the magic missile kind of falls back into the opposite wall, and he's just like, guys! And then you see his like eyes just like burn red, and he's like, you motherfuckers! And he just like starts running at the cage.
Oh no! I get my javelin, and just as he's throwing it to me, I just throw it at his face.
Yeah, so you've got keys and javelin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Don't
okay.
throw the wrong one.
We should roll.
Yeah, we should do a roll. Okay, roll me a d20. Roll me a d20. On an even number, you will throw the javelin. On an odd number, you will throw the keys.
13.
So you just launch the keys out.
I just shove the javelin into the keyhole.
And
jamming it shut.
Throw the keys and then put the javelin into the keyhole.
and you're just like,
Why is this not working?
through. Okay, so as he gets to the cage, he's going to pick up Ghoul, and just like boom, another thud hits the ship, and water starts pouring in through the hull of the bottom of the ship, and your room, assuming many other parts of the ship, are starting to fill with water. And he's just like, he sees you. Oh no, it's not water. Sorry, it's like the kind of black liquid from the demon blood from the river Styx. He just he grabs the keys off the floor, and he's like, "I'm gonna leave you motherfuckers to drown," and he just runs out the room.
Oh no,
Henley. So this javelin is like a big lockpick.
Okay, I'm going to try and do a giant lockpick.
Okay, while all of that is happening, I will go for Mage Hand to try and get the keys.
Okay, great.
Let's treat it as a backup plan.
Okay, great.
I mean,
great.
it's never going to come to that, but let's imagine.
Let's see.
The Mage Hand is going for the keys.
So, Henley, I'm going to give you advantage on this sleight of hand check because you've picked a lot of locks already.
I have. And this should be easy. I've got a giant lockpick. That's how it works, right? The bigger the lockpick, the easier.
In my experience, that is how it works, yeah.
Okay, so the first roll was a natural 1.
Oh.
Second roll was so plus 5, 19.
Yeah, that is enough. So
Advantage.
as the javelin goes in, you have a little moment where you're like, and you just hear a big clunk, and the cage door snaps open. And Ghoul, you're on the floor by where the water is kind of coming in, the blood water, and you see that it's like kind of almost like steaming. So stuff that it touches, it's almost like boiling.
Ouch!
Don't touch it, Ghoul.
No, but now I want to.
No. No, come on.
right.
Ghoul, no. Ghoul,
right.
this way. Okay, I scoop Ghoul up onto my shoulder and we run up the stairs out of the room.
Damn straight.
Great, and so you're running up onto the
right
sort
to the
of
top
deck,
can.
yeah.
Does Henley have trousers, or what's happened with the
I
trousers?
still have them round my ankles, I guess.
Oh, so you're moving with disadvantage, or are you
I'm
taking them
waddling,
off?
I guess. Well, no, I want to get out of them. Can I get out of them?
Yeah, you can get out of them.
Can I get out of them? Now none of us have trousers.
Nobody has
All we've achieved is losing all the trousers.
And does Ghoul have trousers?
No.
No, okay, so Ghoul is just sort of
trouserless.
like just sort of permanently
Ghoul
naked.
thinks they're trying to be like him.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
So the thought that's going through our head as Henley gets out of his giant trousers is just like, now we're all like campestry.
They're in the gang, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Okay, come on, Team Happy Boys.
Team Happy Boys.
Team Happy Boys.
So Team Happy Boys thunder up the stairs onto the top deck, and it's complete bedlam. Like, it's sort of Titanic style. Like, the ship is a sort of like 45-degree angle. The stern. What's the stern? Is that the front?
That's the front.
Yeah, the front of the ship is sinking, and the bow's the other one, right?
The bows.
No, bow's the front, stern's the back.
Okay, so the back of the ship is
Yeah.
sinking, and it's just complete pandemonium. People running past with cannonballs, trying to like load in, trying to return fire. On the top deck, they're like launching catapults over the top. Everyone roll me an investigation check.
An investigation check.
Yeah.
Can it not be a perception check? Because I'm much better at those.
17.
You roll investigation.
I do.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
6.
Investigation 13.
Okay, so unfortunately for you three, GlueBrick is the only one that notices that there is on the top deck there is like a small life raft. And when I say small, it's almost as big as like a regular boat because this warship is huge. And on the life raft is sails and a cannon and a little kind of like ballista thing, and it's attached to the side of the boat.
Right. Guys, I can see there is a tiny boat on this big boat. We should probably get onto that and just get off this ship right now.
Okay, but there's going to be other people who want to get on that lifeboat. We need to get on there quick.
Throw me!
Who's got a good throwing arm? You'll launch him into space.
I'm good at throwing a javelin. Screw it! And I pick up Ghoul and I just launch it at the sails, trying to hit the sails and do what I did earlier, landing on my feet.
Slide down. Okay, roll me a strength check. And Ghoul.
Not athletics? I'm proficient.
Oh yeah, give me athletics.
God, 14.
14 is just enough. So you launch Ghoul, and Ghoul, you fly through the air for like the 10th time in 2 episodes.
I think Ghoul thinks that he can fly now.
Okay, great.
He's flapping his little arms.
Just also checking in that like Ghoul is consenting to being chucked around, right?
Yeah,
great. And Ghoul slaps against the sail and falls into this boat, and you start to see that amidst the chaos, people start all the devils on board the ship. Some of them are like scrambling, just jumping overboard into the river, and some are still trying to maintain coordination and return fire. But some are also running towards the lifeboat that Ghoul is already on.
Okay, so Ghoul, I think, is going to immediately set off like a poison spore thing just to kind of protect the boat.
Ah, nice. Now, I found out a thing in D&D, devils are immune to poison. But I'm going to change that because that's
really useless as a character.
Yeah, that's really rubbish.
I can also draw a perfect circle, guys.
Yeah. So what happens is, let's have Ghoul just like does like a perfect circle on the ground on the floor of the boat and just spins, and all you guys see is this huge like green spore cloud just go straight out of the boat, and all these devils are like running towards it. And just roll me a d20.
12.
So not all of them are affected by the spores, but a lot of them like fall back. There are still 2 that make it onto the side of the boat.
Oops.
Are we all on the boat?
You guys are running towards the boat, but you're not there yet. You can see this happening.
Hi!
I'm going to cast Chill Touch.
Talk me through Chill Touch.
That's a touch one. You literally have to touch them.
But the hand is you create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature within range. So the hand appears within 120 feet.
Oh yeah, you're well within range.
It's not my hand that does it. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points till the start of my next turn.
Sorry, we'll pick it up.
Make a ranged spell attack. Anyway, so I rolled an 18 plus 6, so 24.
Yeah, wow. So your hand like flies out from your own hand and just grips this imp around the neck.
That's 4 points of necrotic damage.
The imp, feeling the icy cold touch, is just like and just falls back, but is not dead or anything, but it's just like wrestling now with this horrible hand. Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's a horrible skeletal hand.
It's a horrible skeletal hand.
Henley's going to try and shoot the other imp with a bow and arrow.
Yeah, nice. Roll me an attack.
Oh, it's 22.
22. That definitely hits. Yeah.
It's 7 damage.
Okay, so your arrow just like flies through the imp's chest and straight out the front, and it just turns around and it's just staring down at this arrow through its chest, but it's still alive. But it's like falling around and like trying to pull the arrow out, so it's no longer going after Ghoul.
So we're still not in combat?
No, because everyone is distracted by this huge other warship coming down.
Okay, let's get on that.
How far are we? If we still got far to go, can I try and throw them both as well?
I would say that you could probably make it, but if you want to try and throw them, then yeah.
Screw it. Yeah, I'm seeing everyone doing something, so I pick you both up.
As you pick me up, I'm trying to explain. No, because you see, GlueBrick, you're then going to have to run. We're still going to have to wait for you to catch up.
I just throw you as soon as it's happened.
Okay, great. Roll me a strength check.
Strength check.
Yeah. Or do you want to do athletics?
Can I do athletics?
Yeah, do athletics.
I'm proficient. So first person is Henley, who is a 12.
Okay.
Eric will be 14. 12 and 14.
Okay, so here's what happens. You grab Henley and Eric by the sort of scruff of their neck, and you charge, and you just launch them, and they literally go 5 feet in front of you and hit the ground.
So then, as they hit the ground, I continue running straight past them. I make it to the boat.
Lying face down on the floor, I turn and look at Henley, and I say, We need a house meeting.
And yeah, as you say, we need a house meeting. You're just like boom, and the whole ship shakes again as it's hit with another.
Let's go. We run.
You all get on board the lifeboat, and you realise that it's attached by a sort of pulley system. So you'll have to like cut the ropes to lower it down, or just drop it down into the water.
So we detach the rope and lower ourselves like Titanic style.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Let's start doing that.
Do that. Yeah.
So as you lower yourselves down,
Are the imps still there?
no, the imps fell off the boat with the poison spore and the chill touch, and the reason you're not in combat is because they're assuming that the demons are doing something to them as part of the fight.
Right.
So as you lower yourselves down into the river Styx, the mechanics of this are that there are 4 things that need doing. So you need to maintain the sails. So hoisting the sails will be strength checks. You need someone steering the ship, which will be intelligence checks. And then you have ranged attack checks with someone on a cannon and a ballista, and you can return fire if you want to.
Right. I shall take the helm.
Great, so Eric's going to take the helm.
GlueBrick shall do the sails.
So GlueBrick's going to do... And yeah, if you succeed on your strength checks for the sails, you'll get a speed boost.
Great.
Shotgun cannon!
And so Tiny Mushroom is going to man the cannons. Very good.
And I'm on the ballista.
And Henley's on the ballista. We might need to come up with some mechanics of how you load the cannon, but... Just you with a 5-inch mushroom with a giant cannonball, just trying to like shove it in.
Can we put the mushroom up on the crow's nest? Can you mage hand the mushroom up to the crow's nest and you can call out instructions?
Yes.
Sure can, and I cast Mage Hand, and I say, "You need a hand?"
And Ghoul jumps up onto the magic hand.
Okay, great. So I tell you what, from being in the crow's nest, we'll give everyone advantage on checks because you can see stuff.
Yep, okay.
Apart from sails, that would just be up to you.
What do your mushroom eyes see?
Mushroom eyes?
It's a Lord of the Rings thing. Carry on!
I see a lot of fighting!
So what you see with your mushroom eyes is you see all the devils from the ship you've just got off. They're like now abandoning the ship. The ship is almost completely destroyed. And so you've made the right call in getting off the ship. But ahead of you, you see equally huge, gargantuan demon ship with dozens of cannons and ballista and catapults pointed right at you. As you look, you see the ship turn and all the cannons all as one just lock in and go.
And I say, we're going to need a bigger boat.
Thanks for listening to Hell or High Rollers. I am Dave Hearn and I am your games master. Ellie Morris playing Ghoul, Chris Leask as GlueBrick, Henry Shields as Henley Whispers, and Adam Aguido as Eric Sanguinious. If you've enjoyed the show, please leave a review. Special thanks to Will for giving us one of the names we used in today's episode, and you too can have a chance to have your say by becoming one of our Patreon supporters. Now, not only do you get to have your say, you also get access to a whole load of extra content, including an entire side campaign which follows the righteous heroes that killed our Hell or High Rollers characters. And that side campaign is run by our very own Henry Shields. So if that butters your biscuit, head on over to our Patreon page. The link can be found in the episode description. Also, you can follow us on Instagram at Hell or High Rollers and Twitter at Hell or High Pod. I guess Hell or High Rollers was already taken. Don't follow them, follow Hell or High Pod. The show is produced by the wonderful Gareth Tempest, and the title song is by Max Runham.
When you get through 9 layers of hell, you'll have a hell of a story to tell. You're heading back to life, back to the grind, but it ain't that like you knew so well. Keep telling myself to stay strong, you know I ain't done nothing wrong. I can feel it in my soul that this ain't where I belong.